What is going on, guys? It's your boy Roby Gaming, and I am coming at you with the first game of the San Francisco 49ers franchise. Hold your applause. I know you're excited. I'm excited too, and we are just super pumped to take on these Minnesota Vikings and prove that we are a serious contender and we are going to have some playoff aspirations this year. The Vikings obviously won in the NFC divisional round against the Saints on that spectacular play by Stephon Diggs, and then obviously the Eagles beat them, won the Super Bowl, and so the Vikings are looking for some redemption with Kirk Cousins and the huge contract they gave him. In my opinion, he does not deserve that big of a contract, but that does not matter right now. They got Dalvin Cook back, who they did not have last year, and he is going to be a huge playmaker for him. But I'm pretty sure it's it is a revenge game for Jerick McKinnon. But let's get this game started. The Vikings get the ball first, so we get the ball in the second half. And there it goes, the kickoff, the first kickoff of the year, and the 2018-19 season is underway. Kirk Cousins on his way out to the field, and it's just going to show his ratings right here. He's an 82 overall, 92 throw power, 84 medium accuracy, and then 86 awareness. He's a decent quarterback with a huge contract, and obviously most people do not agree with it, but on the first play from scrimmage, he drops back to throw, and he throws a drag route to Morgan. I believe that's the third, I think that's it, or is it the second? It was one of the two. Anyways, they got the first down after that, and on the next play, Kirk Cousins, I don't know what our safety did there, but he finds Kyle Rudolph, and he runs all the way down the field and gets tackled at the 2-yard line, and that's where they're going to set up shop once again. But on a 3rd and goal, we stop them at their own 7, or at our 7, I mean. He dumps it to Dalvin Cook, and they get nothing there, and we force a field goal. They do make it, but that's just a chip shot, but that is a huge win for the 49ers on that possession. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo, and these are the ratings for Jimmy Garoppolo. You guys already saw him a little bit. He is 1 overall better than Kirk Cousins, and that's him getting hype. Hopefully we see that a lot this game. Hopefully we see him throw that touchdown sign up in the air. But on the first play from scrimmage, Jimmy Garoppolo under center, looks to throw, and he finds, I believe that's Trent Taylor, and that is the second-year player. Yep, it is second-year player for a 5-yard gain. So it's 2nd and 5. Here's our offensive line. Obviously, they will not be staying a while. But here are our backs and our receivers, and Garrett Selleck, our tight end. And Jerick McKinnon, his air guitar was pretty cool. But on this 2nd and 8 play, we got a first down after the 5-yard gain, and we dump it off to Marquise Goodwin, and he gets a huge gain out to the Vikings 34. And so far, Jimmy Garoppolo 4 for 4, having a pretty solid day so far, and let's see if he can continue it. Garoppolo under center on a 1st and 10, drops back to throw. He's looking short again. They're just leaving those routes open. They're not allowing anything deep, so Garoppolo's taking what the defense is giving them. Right after that play on a 1st and 10, Garoppolo and his offense running up to the line. He snaps it, gives it to McKinnon, and McKinnon gets pretty much nothing, maybe a yard. And we need to really establish that run game so we can pass the ball, because that will be our strength this year in passing the ball. On the smash route, Trent Taylor, beautiful route, gets open, and Garoppolo finds him 6 for 6, 60 yards. But we get nothing going on that, so we're going to kick the field goal here. And on all Madden, you do not get a arrow to kick the field goal, so it's going to be a little harder. But that is the end of the first quarter, and let's see what the Vikings do in their second possession. I'm back, guys, and here comes Kirk Cousins to the line of scrimmage. He drops back to throw, and he finds Stephon Diggs over the middle on the dig route, and he jukes out Jaquiski Tartt, and you'll hear Jaquiski Tartt's name in a second. On the play action pass, Kirk Cousins going deep, and what did I just say? You'll hear Jaquiski Tartt's name in a second. He gets the pick. Whoop! Nice juke move right there. Didn't really do anything, just made number 17 look foolish. The 49ers coming back out on offense after the turnover. We really need to take advantage of this, and Garoppolo firing it over to Selleck, and it gets tipped by Anthony Barr and falls into Selleck's hands. We got very lucky on that play. I'm trying not to say or too much. I'm trying to keep it more flowy or flowing, so you can make fun of me in the comments section if I say or too much. But I meant to tell you guys, I signed Jeremy Hill as a power back because we didn't have one. But as you saw, we ran the ball and we got nothing going after that great catch by Garrett Selleck. I believe that's who it was. After a missed throw by Kirk Cousins, 3rd and 7 here for the Vikings. Kirk Cousins drops back to throw, and he finds Stephon Diggs. It seems to be his favorite target so far. Man, I am a stuttering master right now. There goes the again. Stephon Diggs seems to be his favorite target so far. I believe he has 3 catches out of his 5 completions. So, yeah, pretty much. They get nothing going, and Trent Taylor on the return gets past 1, and he's got a little bit of daylight, but not too much to get a huge gain or a huge return. But that's still a really good punt return, and we'll take the good field position. On the first play on the possession, Garoppolo drops back, and he looks to throw, and Pierre Garçon is gone, wide open. It looked like Harrison Smith went with Selleck over the middle on the in route, on the dig route, so that just left Pierre Garçon wide open, and he was gone once he caught it. As long as it was a good pass, he was gone. The Vikings coming out to respond, and Kirk Cousins rolling out, and he gets sacked. That's Eli Harold, I believe. That's his first name. I'm trying to get the names down on each team so I don't say that guy got the tackle or the number or something. I'm trying to figure out the names a little more. But the Vikings get nothing going on that possession, so they're punting it right back. And Trent Taylor, I feel like he's going to be a very dangerous returner because watch these 2 punt returns. Whop! Boop! And I thought he was about to spin out of that somehow, but he's getting some really good returns. The past 2 have been good returns for us, and he'll be very exciting to. There goes again to return with him. Did it again. Garoppolo dropping back, and he gets hit, and he fumbles the football, and Xavier Rhodes picks it up. The Minnesota Vikings are in great field position to tack on a touchdown or maybe even another field goal. On a 2nd and 3, Cousins dumps off to Cook, and that will be a first down easily. Cousins directing the offensive line and everybody, and he finds Rudolph wide open in the end zone for the touchdown. Too easy, easiest to read in the book. And the 49ers are coming back out. They should probably just run out the clock and not allow anything else to happen. But they come to the line. They're out passing. And again, Jimmy Garoppolo loses the ball for a 2nd fumble. And this one was recovered by, I believe that's Everson Griffin. And now the Vikings are in great real estate right now. Kirk Cousins finds Dalvin Cook again and gets 8. So it's a 3rd and 2 here. And Kirk Cousins drops back to throw. Going to his left, fires it across the middle to, guess who? No one else but Stephon Diggs. And he gets the first down. Clock ticking. 12, 11, 10, 9, and the snap is off. Kirk Cousins finds Morgan the second, I believe. And that is a touchdown for the Vikings to end the half. And those are the stats right there. And we're going to go through just halfway of the halftime report. We're going to see the Buffalo Bills and I believe the Baltimore Ravens score and stats. And then we'll see the New England Patriots and Houston Texans stats. So, Josh Allen, when I was looking in the bottom ticker, in the second quarter he had 3 touchdowns and I think no picks, or 1 pick. But now he's thrown 2 picks. LaShawn McCoy has 25 yards, I think it said. But surprisingly, Lamar Jackson is not playing. And as you can see, Deshaun Watson is tearing it up in that game against the Patriots with 3 touchdown passes. But back into our game, Jimmy Garoppolo fires it to Pierre Garçon, and he drops it, and the 49ers get nothing going. That was a very key possession. And if you remember, in the Bears franchise I did last year, we had terrible second half first possessions when we came out of the locker room. I really got to get better at that. I don't know why. I just have bad possessions. But the Vikings out on the field, and he did it again. Kirk Cousins gives it to Dalvin Cook for a couple yards, and then gives it to him again on a 3rd and 3. And Dalvin Cook has some open space, tries a slow spin move, but he gets the job done, I guess. Gets, I believe, 15 to 17 yards, something like of that nature around there, I think. But on the next play, Kirk Cousins under center, surveying the field, trying to find a weakness in the defense. Too bad there are no weaknesses. Oh wait, they just got 8 yards rushing. And a face mask by Reuben Foster, and that's going to put them at, I believe it's the it's the our 13-yard line. And unless our defense can get a key stop here, they could go up 2 scores, or 2 scores in a matter of 10 seconds, probably. Just one nice play. 2 back set, I formation. Kirk Cousins hands it to Latavius Murray. That's a power running back, so whenever I see a power running back, I'm just going to assume it's going to be run, so I'm going to start calling more blitzes in that formation. But they get down to the 1-yard line, and Kirk Cousins fakes it, and somehow we do not tip it, and Morgan the second gets his 2nd touchdown of the game, and he is having one heck of a game. 2 TDs for, I have no clue who he is, but he's torching us right now, so Jimmy Garoppolo on our next possession on a 2nd and 11 rolls out and finds number 15, I believe that's Pierre Garçon, and we mess up on the 1st and 10, so it's 2nd and 10 here, and McKinnon gets the toss, makes a few cuts, makes a juke move, jukes out a defender, and gets about 6 yards, 5 yards I guess. On the 3rd and 5, Garoppolo drops back, and the blitz is coming fast, and he had no one open to get it off quick. Probably not the best, definitely not the best play call on my part on a 3rd and 5. Shouldn't be calling all verts. That's something AIs call. But on a 2nd and 1 for the Vikings, they hand it off to Dalvin Cook, and you'll be seeing a lot of Dalvin Cook and Latavius Murray for the rest of this game, because they're up by 2 scores, and we just need to try to get a stop. Right now, Cook has 14 rushes, 62 yards, and they were in a weird formation right there. I'm not sure what it's called, but there were 2 backs back there, and they play action pass. Did not expect that. I just expected them to keep running the ball, probably like most defenses would. Another play action here, and the comeback by Stephon Diggs. Oh, he just made our corner look silly. I believe that was Witherspoon who got torched on that play. Kirk Cousins handing it off to Dalvin Cook, and he gets upended. And that is a great tackle by our safety. And we force them to kick a field goal, so they're still up 3 scores. So we got to try to make something happen. This is probably our last possession to just start something. So Garoppolo drops back on the 2nd and 10, and he fires it over the middle to Marquise Goodwin. And on a 3rd and 3, they need a big play here to keep the drive going. And Garoppolo drops back, fires it, has a wide open Garçon, and he misses him wide right. But on the 4th and 3, we got to go for it. Minute 55 left in the game. We got to do something here. Garoppolo drops back, fires a great timing up to Trent Taylor, and he gets out of bounds, stops the clock. on the second play after that, Garoppolo gets sacked by Danielle Hunter, and that's pretty much the game. He gets sacked again right after that. Didn't feel like showing it, but Garoppolo, a touchdown and a pick. Not the best completion percentage, not the best passer rating either, but we didn't run that much because we really couldn't. We were down the whole game, but I thought we were doing pretty good to start the game, and Garcon with the big play. During the game, I was like, crap, we might actually win this game. I came into the game not really thinking we would, but I was like, oh, we have a chance here. But it just all went downhill after those 2 fumbles at the end of the first half. But Reuben Foster, bright spot on the defense, had 13 tackles, I think it said. But we have 4 injuries here. Solomon Thomas did get hurt, and that's our key miss right there. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Roby Gaming, and I'm signing out. Peace.